The streets are a harsh reality for millions of children. Many have nowhere else to go, no family to turn to, and are forced to beg and steal just to survive. In Nigeria, 1.2 million children have lost their parents to AIDS, and many are left to fend for themselves with no support from wider family members. It's a life full of danger, where drugs are easily accessible. 12.2% of these street children deal with drugs, and a staggering 60.3% are addicts themselves. Do you see your city? Do you see your country? Do you recognize your children? These are our children.
What about your children? How many children do you have?
The one that with me and we are 4.
4 children. What of your husband?
My husband was sick. He's not feeling fine. He was in Lagos before. But since the sickness started seriously, my son and the little brother took him to Anambra.
The kids of the street shelter.
The Pistis Foundation is a non-profit social enterprise established to empower the economically challenged individuals and communities in key areas such as health, education, and shelter. This foundation was created to be a model of how churches and religious organizations can make meaningful impact beyond the pulpit. This short documentary is put together to inspire you in this direction as it heralds the testimonies from beneficiaries of the Foundation's health intervention through the Ubomi Outreach Program.
I discovered that I had fibroid between the year 2013 to 2014. Where I was working, I'm not comfortable with the pains that I normally have. So I have to quit my job. If I go to hospital, the bills that they call for me is just too much. I keep going to so many hospitals and I couldn't afford the bills.
I heard about this surgery from a friend that attended Church of Elevation. She posted it on WhatsApp. So from there, she asked me to call the number there. I called and they gave me dates to come for screening and all that. So I went, it was free. I did tests, scan, I did everything, it was free. I didn't pay anything.
For the future, we're open to double this again. Very soon, we have 200 people on our scholarship, and then we take it to 2,000 from there. It's going to be quantum leap from now, just increasing and increasing. Our goal is to get all indigent kids from economically challenged homes to have access to qualitative education, and we're not going to rest until we see this achieved.
Around the world, we have about 260 million children who are estimated to be out of school. In Nigeria alone, as far back as 3 or 4 years ago, I think it was in the United Nations or UNICEF that estimated that we have about 13 to 14 million children who are out of school. Right, so even having 100 kids in our scholarship program, the scholarship program is being revised on a yearly basis because it's something that we start with kids even who are in primary school and we take them through tertiary institutions, right? That number is nothing compared to the problems that we're dealing with around the world, in Africa and in Nigeria. So we need the support of more people, right, to ensure that this problem does not persist.
It's such a joy to see how the Pistis Foundation continues to scale and give children opportunity to enjoy qualitative education. That is our goal, that is our commitment. I want to say a massive thank you to all the partners, everyone that makes it possible for Pistis Foundation to continue to support more and more children
God bless you.